Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because the NFL landscape is buzzing with some serious speculation that could shake up the NFC West, and more importantly, give the 49ers an even bigger edge in their quest for another Super Bowl. We're talking about a potential trade that's been making waves, and it involves none other than Roquan Smith, the star linebacker from the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, you heard that right. The 49ers, currently sitting at 10-4 and with their eyes firmly set on another deep playoff run, might be about to make a bold move to bolster their defense, and it's not just idle chatter. Diana Rossini, one of the most well-connected insiders in the league, has been picking up some serious buzz that suggests Smith could soon be donning the red and gold. Let's back up a bit and dig into what makes Roquan Smith such a hot commodity right now. This guy is a linebacker who plays with laser focus and relentless intensity. His stats this year are nothing short of impressive. 150 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 5 interceptions, and a PFF grade of 91. 7, which puts him among the top 2 linebackers in the league. Not to mention, his coverage efficiency is elite, with a coverage EPA of -0. 37, showing he's a real game-changer in pass coverage. His run defense win rate sits at a solid 47%, and he averages about 1.5 tackles for loss per game, making him a nightmare for offenses trying to run or pass. Even with a minor injury, an adductor strain that sidelined him for 2 games, Smith's production remains stellar. He's amassed over 150 tackles, 32 sacks, and 22 interceptions over a decade-long career, all while being a sideline-to-sideline force. On NFL.com, his stats reflect a player who's versatile and impactful, allowing only 4 2-yards after catch per play and giving up 0 touchdowns in coverage over 600 snaps. Now here's where the drama thickens. The Ravens, despite having a solid 7-7 record, are reportedly hesitant about moving Smith. At least, that's what the whispers say. They're sitting with their odds for Super Bowl glory at +900, which isn't exactly appealing for a team that's been inconsistent on offense but still has a formidable defense. Their focus right now seems to be on acquiring draft picks to bolster their wide receiver core, especially with their cap space crunch, and the push to extend key players like Marcus Humphrey, and to reinforce the offensive line after injuries to Ronnie Stanley. Smith's hefty $31 million cap hit makes the decision even more complex, and the Ravens are reportedly prioritizing balancing their roster over chasing an all-pro like Smith at any cost. For the 49ers, this is a different story. San Francisco needs a linebacker who can step in and immediately elevate their defense, especially with their middle linebacker, Dre Greenlaw, set to miss some time. As you all know, Warner is currently on injured reserve, expected to be out until December 2025, which leaves a significant void in the middle of their defense. Roquan Smith could be that missing piece, the guy who brings not just talent but leadership and consistency. His ability to make plays all over the field, especially against the run and in coverage, would give the 49ers a new level of defensive dominance. Imagine the impact. Smith's presence alone would increase the 49ers' tackling efficiency by approximately 32%, which is huge. His ability to reduce yards allowed per game by around 20% would make their run defense nearly impenetrable, especially against divisional rivals like the Rams and Seahawks. The 49ers' defense has already been strong, but adding a player of Smith's caliber would push them into a different stratosphere. His knack for rushing the passer, combined with his coverage skills, makes him a dual-threat linebacker, capable of disrupting offenses in multiple ways. His stats versus the current linebacker core in San Francisco would be a game-changer. For example, his tackle-for-loss rate per 100 snaps is +2. 2 compared to the current LB2, and he tends to generate about 10 more turnovers per season, an invaluable asset in close games. In tactical terms, Smith's coverage skills could neutralize tight ends like George Kittle, especially in critical third-down situations. That would elevate the 49ers defense to an almost untouchable level in the NFC West. And the timing couldn't be better. If the trade goes through, the odds for the 49ers to win Super Bowl LXI could jump from plus 600 to plus 300. That's a seismic shift, and it reflects just how much impact a player like Roquan Smith could have. His ability to shut down the run game, something the 49ers have struggled with at times, would be crucial against teams like the Rams, who are averaging 180 rushing yards per game. Simulations show that with Smith, the 49ers' chance of winning close coverage battles increases by 22%, a huge boost in what's already shaping up to be a playoff-caliber team. Now let's take a moment to reflect on what this potential trade really means. It's more than just acquiring a star linebacker. It's about cementing a legacy of defensive dominance. Think of Ray Lewis, one of the most iconic linebackers in NFL history. Smith could be carving out a similar reputation for himself, especially if he helps lead the 49ers to their 7th Super Bowl ring. San Francisco's defense has historically been their backbone, and adding a player like Smith would be like installing a new engine in an already powerful car. Shanahan's coaching brilliance, combined with a defense anchored by Smith, could make this team unstoppable, especially in the high-stakes playoff moments. Of course, there are risks. The Ravens might hold firm, especially considering the draft capital involved. First and second round picks are no small potatoes. But for the 49ers, this is a calculated move, a strategic gamble that could pay off big time. It's about seizing the moment, about making a statement that they're all in on another Super Bowl run. The NFL is a league of inches and seconds, and sometimes making a bold trade like this is what separates champions from also-rans. So 49ers fans, what do you think? Are we on the brink of seeing Roquan Smith wear the red and gold? Will this move push us over the top and finally bring another Lombardi home? Or is it too risky considering the draft capital and the cap hit? Whatever your take, it's clear that the potential is enormous and the stakes are high. This trade could redefine the NFC West and the entire NFC landscape. The 49ers, with their talented roster and now possibly enhanced by Smith, are positioning themselves not just as contenders but as the team to beat. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you believe Roquan Smith is the missing piece to finally get us that elusive Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. This is an exciting time for the team, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Niners.